Hey guys, it's Corinne with Thompson RV in Pendleton, Oregon. Today I am going to show you a brand new 2025 Glacier Peak F28RKS Titanium Series, and these are now available with the built-in Onan generator. So all of the Glacier Peaks moving forward are available with the onboard LP Onan 5500 generator. So if that's something you're interested in, they have now made it even more off-grid. So in conjunction with your solar, you can also have that push button 110 power. So this F28RKS just came in, so it's going to have all of the new features such as the lighter interior wall paneling, the stainless steel fridge, the upgraded suspension, so all of those new features. And then it is in the titanium series, so it's going to have all of the upgraded things that you would see on a titanium versus a mountain. We do have a video on our YouTube channel if you are interested in the differences between those two. I'm going to point out a handful of them, but there's a lot more to go over. So if you're not familiar with those, be sure and watch that video, and I will link it in the show notes. I also will have the weights and everything listed down below in the show notes as well. So for everybody who keeps asking on weights, we always have them listed down below. So the F28RKS in the Glacier Peak, as if you've watched any of our other videos, you understand that from the front forward, so the bathroom and bedroom is always going to be identical on all Glacier Peaks, but from that point back is where the floor plan will be different. So this floor plan is the only model that has 3 different seating areas. So you walk in a middle door, you're going to have 2 chairs over on the door side. On the slide out, you're going to have the sleeper sofa as well as the big mountain dinette. And then of course you're going to get the nice big wraparound rear kitchen. So as I stated earlier, you're going to walk in this door right here. You get 2 oversized rocker recliners. So these aren't the smaller rocker recliners like you would see in, like, say, a 24 RLS. These are going to be the nice overstuffed. You get the large picture window and the little table in between. And then you also have additional storage up above. So there is a lot of storage in this model. And then you even have access right back here that accesses this corner area. We have the garbage chute. So you can put a garbage can in there, drop your garbage right down in, and then there is access from the exterior to where you don't have to, traipse through the trailer with your garbage. Also, your dogs or pets can't get into it. So it has access from the outside. You can access it from that door as well. And there's additional storage in there. Lots of counter space. And in the titanium, you're going to get the solid surface countertops, not just in the kitchen, but also under the TV, next to the bed, as well as in the bathroom. Over on this side, you've got a spice rack right here, as well as a bank of 3 drawers. You have the nice big pot and pan locking drawer underneath the stove. Because it's a titanium, you're going to have stainless steel appliances. You have additional storage up above. So definitely no lack of cabinet space or counter space in this particular model. And another bank of 4 drawers here, as well as additional storage, quite large, under the sink. So the stove, because it's a titanium, it is going to have the push button ignition for the oven pilot. That's a really nice feature to have. You don't necessarily need extra counter space in this model, but they do give you the flush glass top. So if you're not cooking on the stove, you can use this as additional counter space. Then when you're ready to cook, you just flip that back and you have a 3-burner stove. The front is high output. And then the handy dandy little knife rack right back here behind the stove. Because it's a titanium, you're going to have the nice high arc faucet, single basin stainless steel sink with the wire rack in the bottom to protect the sink. Elongated window right here, so you do have a good view out the back, as well as a window right here for out the side. And then all of the Outdoors RVs are now coming with the Furrion 12-volt refrigerator. I just got back from a week vacation in my unit, and I will tell you that I really did like my 12-volt fridge. I was a little skeptical just because I've been camping for so long with a gas electric. but I really did enjoy my 12-volt refrigerator. I didn't plug in at all, even though we did have plug-ins at the campground. I kind of wanted to see how long can I go on my 3 lithium batteries. Didn't have hardly any sunlight, and where we were parked, we had no sunlight because of trees, but also we were at the Oregon coast, so it was overcast. And I was pleasantly surprised to see how long I could camp on just 300 amp hour batteries. I only had 600 watts of roof mount solar. These are available, they come standard 400. We've been ordering all of ours with either 600 or 1,000 watts. So additional solar on the roof, and then 300 amp hour batteries. On the Glacier Peak, you can fit 4. It's a really tight fit. Takes us quite a long time to install them because of that, but you can fit 4 snugly. So the 12-volt fridge, though, is going to be a little bit bigger. So the 8 cubic foot fridge that used to be here, it's now 10 cubic feet because you have more depth. One thing I do want to point out is that when you close the door, you want to push the handle in to latch it. My kids kept shutting it and it doesn't latch unless you push down on that. That way it latches. So little tip there. Additional storage above the fridge, and that goes all the way back. And then another pantry right over here on this side. One thing I will show you is with the slide out in on this particular model, you're not able to access this fridge. So if that's something that is like a must-have for you, I would recommend either the F27KVS, MKS, or the little F26RKS. But it's not that big of a deal if you are at a rest area to push the button and have it go out a little ways so you can access the fridge. You get the extra large mountain dinette in all outdoors RVs. So this makes into a bed as well, and it's about 7 feet long. You have a pot and pan drawer on each side. And then that goes about 3/4 of the way, so you do have a little additional storage on each of the dinette booths. You would just have to remove the cushions to get to that space. So if there is something you want to put back there, there is extra storage, just maybe something you don't want to get to every single day. You get the slow rise blackout shades, and on the titanium, all of this is going to be trimmed out in wood, and you also get the upgraded cabinetry, so a solid hardwood raised paneled door, so a little fancier. You also have different colors on the inside. So this is more of a reclaimed wood look. I do like the colors of the titanium better than in the Mountain series. The Mountain is going to be more of your brown undertone, so brown table, brown with like a dark tan. I like this more light white gray wash look. I think it's just a prettier decor in the titanium series, especially with the new lighter wall paneling. I think it really looks good together. As I stated earlier, because you have the 2 chairs over here, they're always going to give you the sleeper sofa on this side. You do have cup holders on each side, so that's what these are. They're just little flip open cup holders. You have a 110 outlet next to the couch, as well as 12-volt and USB ports. You have that under the dinette as well. And in this particular model, you could see where the outlets were in the kitchen. I often get asked where the outlets are in the kitchen. If it's not on the wall, like in the 25DVS model, they're up underneath. So in the video, sometimes I forget to point them out, but they're just up underneath. So you're always going to have at least 2 110 outlets in the kitchen. Here at the entertainment center, you have the optional fireplace. We do option that in on all of our units. It is 110 only. It is very nice to have when you are at the beach because it gives off a dry heat, so it helps get rid of some moisture in the air. You've got some storage here as well as here. Solid surface countertop here, and then additional storage up above. And then you have the Furrion CD DVD player. It's also Bluetooth, and it also has all your different ports. So no matter what you want to watch on TV, there's some way to hook up because you've got USB, HDMI in, so you can use TV antenna, you can use like a Roku, all sorts of different things. But I'm old school, I still watch DVDs, so we love watching DVDs off of this, as well as the titanium comes with a 19-inch TV in the bedroom, and you can slip a DVD in the side on that particular model. It's also a Bluetooth stereo, so it goes through the speakers inside as well as speakers on the exterior. So you can Bluetooth your phone and listen to music while you're sitting outside. Generator switch is going to be right here. Because it's a titanium, you're going to have the digital thermostat on the wall, and then additional 12-volt and USB ports here as well. And then right here at the entry door, you're also going to have some light switches, your slide-out switch, your awning switch. We option in the 12-volt tank heater on all of our units, so that's for the fresh water when you're traveling down the road. Of course, the entire tank system is heated and enclosed, as well as insulated, so when you are running your furnace, it's going to keep everything from freezing. We just add the additional 12-volt heat pad to the freshwater tank for when you're traveling down the road with that fresh water to keep that from freezing. Gas and electric water heater, and then a water pump switch. There's also a water pump switch in the bathroom, so if you get in to go to the bathroom going down the road and you forget to hit the switch out here, you have one right on the wall in there. And then you've got some buttons here to check your levels as far as your gray tank, black tank, and fresh water. Let's take a peek at the bedroom bathroom. So here in the bedroom, you have plenty of room to walk around the 60 by 80 queen bed. The titanium is going to come with the higher end mattress. Solid surface countertops next to the bed. 110 outlet as well as 12-volt and USB ports on each side of the bed. Under cabinet lighting. And then a reading light on each side. So this is a reading light as well as a night light, and it is directional, so you can point it to your book. You've got storage up here, as well as storage on each side. Now this side, it is slightly offset, so you're gonna have more storage on this side than you are on that one because of the slide out here, and storage on each side of the nightstand as well. So you get this wardrobe slide out, which is awesome. And you can, so if you're traveling down the road and you want to just stop and take a nap, you can use it with the slide out in. I will show you that later, but it comes right into the bed. And then there is additional storage underneath. Not as much as you would get in, say, a travel trailer, but still quite a bit of storage for linens or shoes. We option all of our units in with the MaxxAir Deluxe vent fans, so that is an option from the factory. It's not standard. We option all of ours in with those. And then the Glacier Peak is now coming ready for a bedroom air conditioner. So that is an option if you live in like a southern state where you get more humidity as well as heat. Titanium, like I stated earlier, is going to come with the 19-inch Jensen 12-volt television with the DVD player in the side. And then the bathroom is going to be the Jack and Jill style, so you can access it from the hallway or you can access it with a sliding door right here. And then the slide out is also part of the bathroom. So you've got a drawer and another little closet right here, which is great for linens. Another thing I love about the Glacier Peak bathroom is that the glass door actually slides into itself versus swinging out into the bathroom. And because it's a titanium, you're going to get the higher end hardware. So the adjustable shower head as well as the soap dish. Skylight overhead for additional headroom. Air conditioning duct, heat duct. So your bathroom is going to stay the same temperature as the rest of the coach. A couple of towel hooks here as well as an additional towel hook over here. Again, MaxxAir Deluxe vent fan. Porcelain toilet, which is designed to give you lots of leg room right here. Towel holder, excuse me, not towel holder, toilet paper holder right here. Extra counter space because of the way the bathroom is designed. Solid surface countertops with the underslung stainless steel sink. You also get the titanium magnifying mirror right here. Solid hardwood medicine cabinet. And then additional storage down here under the sink. And then as I stated earlier, you've got your pump switch right here. So if you do forget to hit the pump switch in there, you can just click it on when you're right in here. And then a door out to the hallway. So with the slide out in, obviously you can't access the refrigerator, but really you can't access the kitchen at all. So when you get to a rest stop, you would just want to make sure that you had enough room to at least put your slide out part way so that you could get in and make a sandwich, get to the refrigerator. Obviously, you can easily access the bathroom and bedroom area And with the slide in the bedroom, as you can see, you just have to access the bed from right here and access the bathroom from the hallway. Because the Glacier Peak is 50 amp service, you're going to get the Onan 5500 generator, and it is very, very quiet. Can't tell on a video, otherwise I would run it for you, but it's a very quiet generator. It is even quieter than the 3.6 that they put on the Backcountry series. Another thing to note, if you are in California and you can no longer purchase a travel trailer there with an onboard generator, you can come up to Oregon and purchase a fifth wheel or a travel trailer with a generator and take it back into the state of California. So side note there. So here's where the generator is going to be located. Here in the front, you are still going to have your black and gray valve handles here. On this particular model, as well as all of the Glacier Peaks, you're going to have an additional gray tank, which I will show you over on the other side. And the way the Glacier Peak front cap is designed, if you have a Ford or a Chevy short box with the 6.5 foot bed, you do not need a slider hitch. I run mine with a GMC 3500. The Dodge short box, you do have to have a slider hitch, and that is because their axle placement is closer to the cab. If you have a Dodge long box or a Ford Chevy long box, you're completely fine. So a long box is ideal if you go with a Dodge, but Ford and Chevy, you can go with long or short. You get the extended More Ride pin box. We have had some people, if you really want a gooseneck, the Reese Goose Box, we can remove the More Ride and put on the Reese Goose Box, although I do think you're going to get a better ride with this particular Kingpin. And then I run a B&W style fifth wheel hitch. You just have more surface area for the fifth wheel to attach to. Because this is a titanium, you're going to get the Lamelux High Gloss Gray Fiberglass. So it's a thicker, higher grade of fiberglass. It's going to stay shinier for a lot longer without as much maintenance over a Mountain Series. You also are going to get the slide out toppers. That's now an option on the Mountain Series. But again, by the time you start optioning in things on the Mountain, you might as well just go titanium. Here at Thompson RV, we've pretty much gone to where we are only stocking the titanium series. So you're going to have two 7.5 gallon propane tanks with the auto changeover regulator. This is the other side of your storage. So you're going to have all of your water access here. So Santa Flush, city water, low point drains, your exterior shower. It's going to actually be a hose with a sprayer. And then your freshwater tank fill. So that's where you would fill your 80-gallon freshwater tank. Right here, this is where you're going to have your controls for your auto leveling. It is a 6-point auto leveling on the F28RKS as well as the 227s. The F26RKS is the only one that has the 4-point auto leveling. And that's just because it's a little bit shorter. Really quick right here, this is going to be your freshwater tank drain. And then right here is going to be where you're going to connect the sewer hose for the front two valves. And so you have a little light right here. And then the other gray tank is going to be for the galley. So it is going to be right back here at the back end. So right here is where you will have your additional 40-gallon gray tank. 50 amp service, your cord plugs in right here, as well as cable and satellite. Coming around the back, you've got the 4-inch steel bumper. We option in the mountain storage package, so that's going to be the 2-inch receiver here on the back, and that is good for up to 250 pounds. You get the nice heavy-duty ladder for getting on and off of your solid walk-on roof. So that is a really high, like the way Outdoors RV builds everything from the frame all the way to the roof is going to be very high end. They space their trusses really close together, so it's a full walk-on roof. We recommend you get up every 6 months and check your roof sealants. Backup lights are also a titanium feature, and that works in conjunction with your rear observation camera. And I'll point out on the other side that also comes with side marker cameras now. So if you are traveling down like a busy interstate and you flip on your blinker, the side marker on that side is going to show you what's on that side of your vehicle. Access and venting to your furnace. This is going to be your water heater, so you have access and venting for that as well. Remember the push buttons inside, that's how you turn it on, so you don't have to ever do anything out here necessarily, but it is gas and electric. Another titanium feature is going to be the dual pane frameless windows. I often get asked if they're the same R factor as the standard windows. They are, so whether or not you get a mountain with standard windows or a titanium, you're still getting dual pane glass. These are just a sleeker, nicer looking window. Right here is going to be that garbage can area. So again, there's a little extra storage in here, but this is where your garbage chute goes. So this is where you would empty it. 6-point auto leveling, as I stated earlier, and so that is push button. When you get to where you're going, you push a button, the whole trailer auto levels itself, which is amazing. Right here, you've got the fire pit barbecue hookup. So that is going to run either a barbecue or a fire pit or some other propane appliance that you take with you. It's just got a quick disconnect. And then as with all outdoors RVs, you're going to get the off-road X4 suspension package. So they always use the heavy duty axles, but then you're also going to get the new All-Trek 4000 suspension, the heavy duty shackles with bronze bushings and greasable zerts, as well as the KYB off-road shocks, and then Goodyear Endurance tires. Single entry door on the Glacier Peak. You do get the elongated window that is also frameless, so it just gives it a sleeker look, as well as chrome handles on everything. Chrome handle here at the entry door, triple aluminum step, outside speakers, and then you also have the metal wrapped electric awning. Another thing to note about the titanium series is that you also get the handy dandy little remote. So if you want to run your slide outs on the other side, but you want to stand out there and see if they're going to hit anything, you have a remote you can do that with, as well as your awning and your awning light. And then 110 outlet right here. For you people that are wanting to use Starlink, that's a great place to hook your Starlink into 110 power. And then another access to your storage. They give you a table that actually clips in, so it's already in there and has a little latch. That's kind of a nice feature to have. They also give you access doors to access different electrical and plumbing right in here. Rubberized diamond plate floor on that, so if you do have anything big and bulky that you're moving in and out of here, it's not carpeted, it's not a cheap linoleum that's going to scratch. It has the heavy duty diamond plate rubberized flooring, just like they use in the toy haulers. Battery kill switch, 12 volt and USB port. This is a really nice feature to have in this particular model because you can use one of those big 12 volt compressor style freezer fridges. The Dometic ones that's what we sell. And you can slide it in here and plug it directly into 12 volt power right there. Speaking of 12 volt power, again, 600 is what we would stock most of our fifth wheels with, or 1,000 watts of solar. But then you also have an additional 200 watt port right here. That is not going to run through the same charge controller. So you do want to make sure whatever panel you get to run has its own built-in charge controller on the portable panel. And then this is where we can install up to 4 of the lithium Battleborn batteries. I hope you enjoyed the video on the Glacier Peak F28RKS. If you have any questions, we have our number and our website listed down below. Please shoot us an email or give us a call and let us know if you have any questions.